Hello everybody and welcome back to M&B Bannerlord. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much. The support for this series has been incredible. It's been pretty major for me and my channel, and I hope you all enjoy your stay, and I hope I can keep entertaining you. All the really nice comments about, you know, even some of you saying that this has been your favourite playthrough of the game. It's really humbling, and I absolutely, like, it means the world to me, so thank you so much. Second of all, I have planned to have this packed full of stuff. So I want to walk around the town centre, and there was also another patch for the game where they fixed a bunch of crashing issues with the game again. 2 days in a row they've done two hot fixes now. And they've also done it so hideouts are a lot better to go into now. So when you go into a hideout, and say if you die in the hideout, as long as you've got a bigger party outside of the hideout, so meaning like, because you only take like 8 of you inside the hideout to go and fight the bandits or whatever, obviously the rest of your party is technically outside, so you won't actually be captured, and you'll keep your warband and you'll just have to heal up and go back in after. So I really like that change. That was really nice. So well done to Tailworlds for, you know, changing and just on the fly and doing hot fixes. It's insane how supportive they've already been. They obviously need to get the major issues out of the way so people could play. And I also wanted to check out the town because I noticed before wandering around that there are like things like waterfront and like almost like landmarks around here. So I'm curious what you can do with these landmarks, if they actually mean anything. Backstreet, from what I remember in like the E3, not E3 necessarily, but when they were like doing game trailers and saying how the game worked, I'm pretty sure they did a gameplay demo where in the backstreet there was some criminals, so like, oh yeah, look, there's a couple of guys here. Hello, it's a thug. What do you want? Just passing through. What goes on here? Now then, if you're asking, we look after the honest folk here, make sure no one smashes up their shops, and if they want to give up us a coin or two as a way of saying thanks, well, who'd mind? Also, suppose someone wanted to buy some goods and didn't want to pay the customs tax, we might be able to help that person out. Also, we help out those who are down on their luck, give them a purse of silver to tide them by, with a bit of speculative interest, naturally. Okay, so you're loan sharks. And by the way, we take orders from Buttermilk Ragged and no one else. Now get lost. Okay, I'm just having a look, do you mind? This is how it goes, friend. This is our turf. We answered to Buttermilk, and he's like the king here, so if you haven't got a good reason to be here, clear out. There's a new king in town, motherfucker. It's the Wolf King. I don't take orders from you. A mouthy one, eh? Adam, lads. Okay. Okay.
Come on!
Whew, that was intense. We lost a lot of health then. Holy shit, okay. We just had a little gang fight. That was fun. Quicksilver Ragged. What? There's 2 people with the same name. They just got different nicknames. You've cleared some members of a gang off the territory that they claim. Do you want to stay here to make sure others don't try to take it back? Yeah? Let's do it. Be fun. You see some rough-looking men starting to gather some distance away. You suspect they're waiting for reinforcements and building up their courage for a fight. You are waiting for them to come closer. Ooh, shit. Oh no, I hope I don't only have the sword. I hope I have my, like, actual kit. Like my axe and everything. Blood Axe got owned in that then, my follower. Hey, I don't know you. Peace to you, stranger. They know me as Bledri. Mark it down. You should be hearing of me a lot. I am Ragged. Ask around about me. You'll be told I keep the peace in the back alleys. Well, not given the last fight. What we have here. I heard you thrash some of my lads, so you're tougher than you look. But I'll have you know that's just the first arrow in my quiver. Leave now, and I'll let you live. Stay, and I'll give you a fight you won't walk away from. Go on. I'm ready for more. Lads, do you hear me? Take him down. Oh, shit. The gang start to come at you, but slowly you still have time to back off. Do you wish to stand and confront them? Hell yeah. Oh, no. I think it said at the top that there's only 3 of them.
Kill them all!
Oh shit! Well shit, well done boys.
Look at them run!
Oh my god, that went so well.
Well fought! We whipped the bastard!
Blood Axe got killed again. Ooh. Thamaskine steel. What the f... Can sell at Pencannock for 746. Holy shit. Got some really nice stuff then. You've defeated the thugs that were guarding the alley. So we've decreased relations with we've increased it with one gang leader and really reduced it with another, and he's not dead, Buttermilk. He's -8. What a stupid gang leader name. Alright, this is my alley. What's your name? Like, I want to hire you lot. You guys are going to start calling me by the name of Buttermilk. Buttermilk Ragged. What the fuck? Ooh. Oh my god, they got Folksman in here. Folksman just look insane. I cannot wait to have Folksman. Thank god you don't have to get the noble guys together. But, yeah. Obviously, I'm lacking in archers in my place. In my village. What the... Oh, I'm honestly going insane. It's 20 past 6 in the morning, so please forgive me. I'm still waking up a little bit. Yeah, I know I'm lacking in archers, but you can only get Battanian, and obviously I want a holy Battanian army, and you can only get Battanian archers through the noble-born sons, so they're like noble-born youth, and they are rare to come by. So archers in my army are going to be hard to get. So I'm thinking about hiring some sturgeon archers, just specifically get sturgeon recruits to put them into the archery category, because I'm pretty sure Battanians and sturgeons are on good ground. And I want to think that my character, that Bledri, he kind of likes the sturgeons a bit, because they got similarities to the Battanians in ways. So anyway, let's enter the smithy, because I want to show you guys this, and I'm sure you guys already know better than I do, but I'm just going to explain it for those who don't, who could be new to Bannerlord, and they don't know exactly what's going on. I looked at a YouTube video to learn about this stuff, so I'm just kind of transferring knowledge. So, you have the forge, and here you can create any weapons, and you can create really high tier weapons and really low tier weapons, and this is purely based off what it does, and not everything about this is working currently, because it's obviously early access. Apparently there are some things that just aren't there. You can't make axes apparently, so there are some elements of the forging that aren't completely together, but you can still make some nice swords out of it. So as you can see, I have level 15 smithing. This yellow ring represents the smithing level of your character, so currently I'm at 15. Then the difficulty is the level needed to be able to craft the sword appropriately. You can still craft the sword, but you actually... So you see all these stats here. These all vary depending on what parts you pick and the length of the sword, and whether you want it quick, strong, all that stuff. So essentially, if you craft it and you're not a high enough level for the difficulty of... So, for example, what I'm doing here, if I crafted this at level 15 and it's 40, you actually negate in some of the stats here, and they go down a little bit. Only by -2, -3. It can be more severe, and it's random. But say if I was above it, you'd actually be able to create it within what you wanted to create. So, you could do that. You can refine materials. So, if you had these materials here, you can then change it in, like, change 2 hardwood into charcoal. That reminds me, I need to buy some charcoal, actually, to show you a bit, because I want to start upgrading my... So, there's only 9 it costs here, so we'll get loads of that. go back into the smithy. So, as you can see, I can now refine 2 hardwood into 1 charcoal. And you can also, weapons you've gathered, you can smelt as well, and they break it down into these materials here. So I need 1 bit of charcoal to be able to smelt that down. So we'll refine it. Look, +1, that's how much of these things I've got. There we go, now we can smelt. And you cannot infinitely keep smithing. Your character has a stamina, a smithy stamina, out of 100. I'm not sure what determines how much stamina you use when you make stuff. But, if you keep... And we could just keep refining this. And look, we've already got... Smithing is now 16, but my stamina is at 54. So what we need for this is 4 minus 4 wrought iron. So we need 1 more. I'm not going to make this sword, mind you. So we need crude iron again now, but we also need wrought iron. So we need to find more weapons, stuff like that, you know. And also another thing I discovered is that in the inventory, these little circles here, you can basically lock what you want not sold here. So then if I lock all this stuff here that I don't want to sell, then when you go like this, it doesn't, and you do transfer all, it doesn't transfer the stuff that's locked. So it makes it a lot easier to navigate, and you don't have to worry about accidentally selling stuff, which is an amazing design decision. So yeah, that's smithing in a nutshell, basically. We just leveled up our smithing a bit to 17, actually. We actually leveled up twice just by making charcoal. So in the future, I'm going to try and collect more weapons, smelt them, and make more charcoal, and upgrade it over time. So, let's have a look. We haven't leveled up in anything. Okay. So that's the smithing done, and we had a really awesome Army of Poachers quest. Hell yes. Make loads of money off this. We'll make a bunch of money, and then I'm going to go and get some armor. I know I said I wanted Battanian armor, but I can't seem to find any anywhere. I've looked high and low. Well, I haven't played in between episodes. You saw last episode, I couldn't see any. So I think I've looked around on the forums and stuff, and people are having similar issues. They can't find any armor in the Battanian settlement specifically. So I'm just going to go out and get some male armor wherever I can find it. And just, swallow the pride and make it look as Battanian as I can. So, Army of Poachers. Don't worry, I'll kill the poachers. I swear to God, if Tailwoods release another patch tonight, that's going to be insane. Like, it's insane how quick they're working right now. Especially since they're not a big team, and the, especially with COVID-19 and everything, it's kind of, it must be hard for them to do it, but they do it anyway. So we need to go to Andern. If you hold shift down, you get 5 of them. I'm going to buy some more hardwood, and I'm just going to save it. So we'll keep our troop size the way it is. Like I said in the last episode, right now I'm just trying to make the quality of my current troop more, because I don't want to increase my expenditure. I'm trying to make money right now because I want to get an enterprise still. That's kind of a long-term goal. Maybe in the next part we'll get that. And I'm also kind of changing how I record and upload now with this to make it more efficient. So pretty much I'm going to make it so it's guaranteed an upload every single day. With M&B Bannerlord. And if I'm efficient enough, I could possibly do 2 uploads a day. But I don't think I'll be doing that, because I think I'll really be overstretching myself. So... Okay, I've learned just to engage the poachers outright every time, because I've never talked to a poacher, and as long as you kill the poachers...
Infantry! Move! Infantry! Form a shield wall! Bowmen! Move! Archers! Loose formation!
Here they come. A lot of our guys have got shields, thank God, but we've got a lot of volunteers too. We need to close the distance a bit. I definitely wish I had a shield right now. Oh no. Oh no! Well done, lads. Did you see Bledri then? Did you see Bledri? He just went into like a blood-curdling like rage, and he just started swinging the axe everywhere and just murdering left, right, and center. Holy shit! Like I just went ham then on them. I think I could just kill 5 in a row with 5 swings. See, and that's the power of the Wolf King. Imagine he's in full mail armor. That was in cloth. He's just a crazy man. He's just insane. He's so confident, and he's just so crazy sometimes. He's just wearing cloth. He's not even wearing armor into battle against archers. And he just goes in there. He is a bit like a kind of a berserker from the Sturgeons almost. But we did lose some troops, unfortunately, because I put them in shield wall. The ones who had their shields, put them up, thank Christ. So if you ever have issues with archers, like forest bandits or something like that, all you need to do is tell your infantry to go into shield wall, and they will stay in shield wall. So basically, it makes them keep their shield up at all times until they go into combat. So it really negates the efficiency of archers against your units. That's just a tip for people who may be struggling against archers. So we've got 17 days of food. So yeah, we did die in that, but we were wearing no armor, and it's kind of expected, to be honest. But I went absolutely ham and got my fair share of kills in that then, so I'm really happy with what just happened. So we need 9 more skill points to level up, and then I believe we get a new attribute point, so that'll be really nice to get. So we got 1 battalion. So let's have a look at how many infantry we got. We got 7 clan warriors, 1 trained warrior. So that's 8. And then we got 4 archers. 5. So, again, we can't even... I don't know why I'm like... Character does not have experience... Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. That must have been a glitch or something. Luckily, it wasn't permanent, that I couldn't upgrade my troops. So, that was a really fun battle. We just went absolutely insane then. He just went into that crazy... He saw his men falling beside him, and he just went into that, you know, that berserker rage. That wolf rage he's got. So, we're going to recruit some more troops. Actually, I'll recruit 1 here. And I've marked Lindorn because we can hire high tier noble-born youth from there. So I'm definitely going to be... I thought it crashed then. My click didn't go through. I thought it just crashed. Ooh, that scared me. So I've heard that people have been losing their save games as well over some crashes. Luckily, I think a few of them have been fixed already. But I am terrified that I'm going to lose my save, because they said through updates that the game we could potentially lose our save games. And if that happened when we were like really far into a campaign, I'd be devastated. So hopefully... Caladog. He's the leader of the Battanians. Caladog! Come here! I need to speak to you. Oh my god, look at these guys. This is exactly the armor I want. I want this armor, but I cannot find it. Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace, at least until I find out who you are anyway. My name is Bledri. I'm Bledri, and who are you? I don't think I should go with the pleasantries with this character. I don't think he's one for that. I am Bledri, and who are you? I'm Caladog, High King of the Battanians. I am Lord of Maranath, but he's also got respect for leaders of factions and stuff. He doesn't, you know... what's it called? He doesn't, like... underestimate people by any means. He always keeps a sharp mind on who's around him and who are his enemies. Look at the sword on that guy's back. That looks badass. I know your name. I hear you defeated Error. Text with ID doesn't exist in okay, so that text is broken. Can you tell me anything of the Battle of Pendrick? I'm interested to see how the High King sees this. I am a busy man, but there is always time to talk about the blessed Battle of Pendrick. Our dear old beloved King Errol, a wonderful man, but with a heart perhaps just a mite too tender, did not wish for us to go off to war. But then he disappeared, and I, his son-in-law, ascended to the kingship. The clans cried out for war. They had 100 years of crimes against them to avenge. I, a father to my people, gave them what they wanted. Now the Empire uses tricks and traps in war. No Battanian fears to meet an Imperial soldier, man to man. But exactly, the Battanian might. They could go in wearing cloth into battle, you know, just a loincloth around their crotch for, you know, they could be completely naked with an axe. And, like, exactly what my character just did, except obviously he was wearing just regular cloth clothes, but he went into there not fearing going in against archers. Like, that's the kind of legacy I want to build for this king, you know, that's would-be king. Because I've called him a wolf king, but he's not a king yet. He needs to build up to that legacy. But we thought it would be a good laugh to use their tricks against them, so we laid an ambush on both sides of a wooded pass, and wouldn't you know, they marched right into it. They turned and twisted as our arrows rained down upon them, like fish going frantic in a pond as you draw the net tighter. Then when they were greatly discomforted? Is that a word? I've never heard that word before. We took up our falxes and swords and reaped the harvest. Oh, there was some unpleasantries later with the Sturgians about the spoils of war, but what a grand old day it was. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. So let's have a look at our clan rating as well. So we're halfway to clan level 2. So let's head into, unfortunately, Empire territory, but we're going to see what we can find there. See if we can get some mail armor. Because I was looking around the Sturgians as well in the last part, and they couldn't seem to find any, so unfortunately. Because if I couldn't wear the Battanians armor, I'd wear the Sturgians armor. Right, have you got something for me here? Oh, it's pricey. It's real pricey. So, yeah, literally, look, we're playing on realistic difficulty. Please, just look at this for a second. Playing on realistic difficulty. And I have got I've got 15 arm armor, 2 body armor, no head armor, no shoulder pads, and boots, some shitty boots. And that's it. This guy's he's so tall even that he's overlapping the HUD. Right, so I think with what we've got here, wrought iron I want to keep, and we'll sell the fine steel. I think I got that from... I believe I got that from smelting, but I'm not sure. I could have got it from the bandits in the alleyway too. Look at that. 4,000 right there. That covers the cost. So if we were able to kill that many people, you know, with... There we go. It's a bit more like it. Lamellar plate gauntlets. They're really good armor, but again, they're really pricey, so I'm not going to quite go that far. A helmet is probably what's in order, to be honest, more than anything. Oh, it looks so Empire-ish, though. I don't like it. And then Imperial studded strip shoulder. Nah, we're not touching any of that shit. Leather shoulders? Okay, well look, we'll work with the leather shoulders. That works for the Battanians. And then we'll get some better boots as well. Again, pricey, but I think it'll be worth it. It's a bit plated, but I mean, it's really minor at the end of the day. Bledri gained a level. Oh, we got a few levels in trade. So we should be way better off in battle now. Like, tons better off. I'm curious if they got any two-handed swords, actually. Melee weapons. So yeah, I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. In the comments, but you said for looking for armor in the category. Sorry, I've had so much like an absolute intake of new subscribers. So I've names have like been so mixed in my head. So I'm really sorry about that. But a really nice tip if I'm looking for something specific, you would just click these little tabs here, and it, you know, categorizes it down, which is really nice. So thank you for pointing that out. They've only got one-handed swords in here by the looks of it. Imperial axe. Oh, look at that axe. There's a double-sided one. Two-handed cleaver. Ridged great saber. Yeah, they don't have any, really. Cool, okay. No, we don't want to hire him. Is there a tournament? No. Because you take your own armor into tournaments, and I won a tournament wearing basically no armor on realistic difficulty, so I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. So, not to brag or anything, but I'm really proud of that. Because this game is infinitely more difficult than Warband, for sure. And a lot of people were saying that the combat feels sluggish in this game, but I do not think that whatsoever. Once you get used to it, I feel like it's such an intuitive system. I don't know why. I feel really comfortable with the combat system, but maybe it's just me. So let's give it a save real quick. So we made loads of progress. We've got really good armor now. Well, in comparison to what we had to no armor, we've got good armor now. We've upgraded our smithing a bit. I've shown you smithing. We made actually an ass ton of money off. I wonder if we could do it again. Is that a thing? Can we do it in like every city? Is there like a gang we can fight? Ooh, before we do actually, I want to see if they got any two-handed swords in here. Because two-handed swords are probably going to be expensive anyway, so I probably won't be able to buy one. I don't think they do. Highland shoulder straps, 11... 3. It does no... See, I would... Highland cloak with shoulder straps. Highland shoulder fur. Get out. There we go. Look at that. He looks a lot more Battanian now. I think the red makes him look a bit too Empire-ish. Like, I don't know. I associate the color red. Like, I kind of picked red initially for like, oh, like, you know, blood, and like he's the Wolf King and he wants blood. I don't know. I really roughly quickly came up with the color red, but I think I might go green because just the Battanian color is green, and I feel like it's more fitting because I look red. Well, not. Let me get my words together. So green looks a lot more Battanian, and red just looks so Roman, if that makes sense. Like, I associate the color red, especially with male armor like this. It looks very Roman, and I mean, it's the Empire. They kind of got that sort of feel to them, so... I'm actually going to change... Is it V? Oh, no, that changes the character. Okay, I accidentally... Okay, you could change your character after the fact. B, isn't it? Yeah. So let's change it to green. Yeah, look at that. That looks infinitely more Battanian. With the tree as well. I think that looks a lot better, to be honest. A lot more fitting. We looks like we fit in a lot more now as well. Let's go after these looters. We need another battle in here. Actually, no. If we're going to be in a battle here, we might as well just go straight into this and get money off it. If it gives us as much money as... Because that Thamaskene steel went off for a lot of money. I'm just having a look. Do you mind? I don't take orders from the like of you.
Die!
Okay, thank God for that. Blood Axe got annihilated again. He's not really being the best help right now, is he? Okay, cool. Let's have a similar fight than we did before. We really outnumbered them by a mile, like by a lot as well. So, in the last fight, there was literally 3 of them, and I had like, I don't know how many men I had. It looked like I had like 12 men. So, this is a really nice way to get money. Ah, it's a woman. Hairy Feather? Are you kidding me? Hairy Feather. They know me as Bledri. Mark it down and you should be hearing of me a lot. But I don't know. When I was swinging the axe and I was killing shit tons of them in that fight earlier, I just felt like screaming. But because it's 6 in the morning, my family's asleep, so it's it would have been ill-advised. I would have screamed louder because I kind of did scream a bit, but I would have screamed a lot louder if everyone was awake in the house right now. Go on then. So it should say at the top. So we have 31 and they have 6. Okay, let's do this then. I'm just going to send them in because I don't want to die.
Charge! Your glory!
Oh.
Never be right! Yeah!
Woo!
Why you wicked bastards!
Luckily, we only had wounded people. Wait, where'd our helmet go? Did we buy a helmet? No, we didn't, did we? Yeah, so there's more Thamaskene steel here. So if we went in there and sold that now, how much do we get for that? Only 620 that time. Okay, so it's not as good as I thought it was. I'm wondering if you can... If I buy some throwing axes and put on my... You can't... Interesting. Okay. What can you put on there then? It looks like you can't put a two-handed weapon on your civilian clothing. Interesting, okay. I wonder if you, like, there is a way to do it. I also found out that if you sell your prisoners individually, you actually gain trade from it. And roguery, I believe, so that's really cool. Yeah, archers is going to be an issue in the future. I think when we get to late game, getting archers is going to be difficult. Ah, here we go. Oh, they got 2 here. And we'll take a 3rd person as well. We'll take all of them. So some of you guys said in the last part that it would be good for me, like, you know, it's probably going to be required to grind a bit in between episodes, especially later on when levels get really hard. And I just need to rebuild troops from a big battle, or, you know, just grind to level up my troops. Or grind just for money, generally speaking. So I'm definitely... I probably will do that in the future. Right now, there's enough going on that it condones everything being in the episode. But later on, when I need to make big amounts of money in a short period of time, I won't bog it down with doing the same thing over and over. I won't, like, do the same thing for 3 parts in a row. So let's have a look around. I just want to have another look around for armor and stuff. Still nothing. Yeah. A Highland round shield. Yeah, I probably really should have a shield. What does it look like? That looks really badass, to be fair. I love how everything jiggles. Look at that. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. So, oh, that looks so sick, though. I really want that. Just because having a shield's going to be crucial, especially in sieges and stuff like that. I think we look pretty badass with a shield, to be honest, on our back. So we have the axe in our hands, we have the shield, and we have the throwing axes on our hip. We look like an absolute beast right now. We'll probably want to get in a couple of battles along the way. Ah, 19 looters, perfect, because we've got some new troops and we need to level them up. I'm glad that we're going faster than the looters now as well. I'm not sure if they fixed anything in the patch or not, but I've noticed that I've been able to catch parties of looters a lot easier. But the bigger parties anyway, you could catchy, because catchy, I really can't speak. The bigger parties you could catch regardless, so... Do we send the infantry only in to level up the volunteers, or do we let the archers do their work? Let's let the archers. We really need to have some, because we got so few. We either need to have really good archers, so basically level up the the heroes all get, you know, yeah, that's basically all we can do for now is try and just get really good quality archers over quantity. I think that's going to be the case with the battalions, is having quality over quantity in the archer department. So you can hear some sound glitch in the background as well. Their footsteps are glitching. But the stats on the archers for the battalions is absolutely absurd.
Archers! Stand apart!
Oh, the woodrunner got a kill then.
Infantry! Attack! Boom! Hold arrows!
Ow! Oh well, goodbye. Oh, what the hell? There's still some over here. Let's see if we can get this throw off. Oh! Oh my god, do you see the woodrunner? He threw a javelin over all of us and hit him straight in the face. Is there more stuck over here or something? Yeah, there are. Oh, my axe is too big. I couldn't get the hits off. It looks like some might be fleeing or a court. Oh, look at that. You didn't stand a chance, buddy. I love how the shield doesn't clip with the... Oh, it does a little bit. Battalion Highborn Warrior. We got a Battalion Hero. So let's look at the stats on this guy right now, right? Look at this. Battalion Hero. 150 bow, 110 two-handed, and 110 athletics. Those are ridiculously good, and he's only halfway up. The next one, he gets 210, 160. And then he gets 222. It's ridiculous how strong the archers are, because they are incredible in combat as well. That's really... they're just incredible. Oh, we got another Battalion Highborn Warrior. And we got a Battalion Trained Warrior again. We're slowly moving up. We're slowly upgrading, but we're getting some better units now. We really are making some decent, you know, some decent progress in this part, especially. It seems like this part we've made the most progress, like with upgrading ourselves, like with the balance of upgrading the troops, ourselves, and our finances. Oxhall. And also, for those of you who may be wondering, I'm not sure, but for mods in the game, specifically, I will most certainly be playing total conversion mods. Like, I loved Gecko Kuyo, the Japanese samurai mod for Warband, and they're gonna be. I believe there's some kind of mod like that that's in development for this game, but it probably won't come out. Big conversion mods won't come out probably until the full game release, unfortunately. But I mean, if it's worth, you know. So look, if we transfer them after choosing them specifically, we get 1 up in roguery, which is really interesting how that works. So trade. Let's have a look at what I've never actually seen. What the Vlandians' armories are like. A knightly arming sword. That looks really cool, actually. A tapered two-hander. Broad two-hander. I want to compare that. So, swing damage 107. Swing damage 83. Swing speed 99. So this swings a little bit faster, but only marginally. Length 108. Length 89. Handling 88. Wow, that is better in so many ways. How much is it? And look at these axes as well. I really want that. Holy shit, it's 3,000. Let's mark that town. And we'll actually get some more of this, just because we can. We gained another point in smithing there. Okay, I want that frickin' sword. We need to get some better armor for Blood Axe as well, so he has a chance in combat. Because he's basically wearing cloth as well, I'm pretty sure. If we have a look at it now. Yeah, he's basically wearing no armor, so... no wonder he's getting hit, taken out in combat. So... yeah, in terms of mods, I will most certainly be playing them once they release, the popular ones for sure, and maybe some other more obscure ones if they do come out. But the modding is going to be insane for this game, so there's going to be so much mod coverage I want to do. And honestly, this is probably going to be a main game for my channel for quite a while, for years to come, I think, to be honest, because I love Mount & Blade Bannerlord, and it's more than a pleasure to play it on the channel. So, yeah. So I'm actually going to end that part there. This was a really fun part, to be honest, doing the smithing, some gang warfare in the streets. Got some amazing armor for Bledri here, a shield, and leveling up my troops. I got some better troops now, only marginally. I mean, we only got into a couple of fights, so we only leveled up a few times, but, you know, and we made some really good money in order to buy some really good stuff. So I'm really happy with the progress of this episode, and let's hope it continues in the next one. Obviously, keep an eye out for the next episode coming out tomorrow, and I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye, guys.